Hi guys, I am Video First. Welcome to this video. This is more of a Star Wars video that seems kind of meaningful for me. Hope you guys enjoy. We don't know much about Grogu. That is a true fact right there. All we know is he was training in the Jedi Temple. But what do we know about Grogu? See, okay, fine. I already sort of answered the question. He was trained in the Jedi Temple by many masters. We don't know which room he was training in, but we know he was training. Well, we don't know. What language does Grogu originally speak? We know there were two other Jedi in the Jedi Temple have the same species. One is Yale, I think that was her name, and the other was Yoda. Yale is very uncommon. Pretty sure that was her name. I'm gonna have to fact check that. But she wasn't as known as the Grandmaster Yoda was. But there are some theories that they were the parents of Grogu. Because you are allowed to marry in Jedi Temple. You are allowed to marry in Jedi if your species is close to extinction. So that's what might have happened. And I'm also sort of touching on the Yoda on the Yoda species here. Or their species might have come from a galaxy far, far away. From a galaxy far, far away. What I mean by that is they weren't originally came from the galaxy of Star Wars. They came from a different galaxy who were special because they had the Force. That's what I think. But now back to Grogu. So Grogu, he's just a meditation dude. I kind of had to do this video because maybe you're the first. But we really don't know much. So I think, hold a minute, I'm going to cut this and plan, and then I'm going to get stuff. So, Grogu. In the Star Wars Mandalorian, you see Grogu just meditating with this huge beam coming out of him. What is happening? We know he's communicating with the past Jedis, with the Jedis, but how? From distant galaxies, don't even a transmitter or something. So Disney has introduced way more. I shouldn't say way, but a lot of Force abilities that we never knew. Luke Skywalker can I don't know what it's called. Create a hologram, clone himself. I don't know. Yet it does take a lot of energy. Someone as powerful as Yoda can probably do it. But we don't know how Luke discovered that and why none of the Jedi used it. We don't know that, but that might have been what we saw. That might have been one of the tricks that we saw. Remember, there was this one episode in Star Wars: The Clone Wars where they had to trick Anakin. So Anakin would think Obi-Wan was dead, but he really wasn't. So maybe Obi-Wan did that same Force move to hologram himself some other words, so the guy can snipe him, which might have happened. But then back to Grogu again. The little guy, he's a good kid. I really like Grogu. We don't know who he is. Who is Grogu? That is the question I am pondering today. Who is Grogu? I need words here. So, Grogu, the little person. We don't have many questions for Grogu. Who is Grogu? What do you mean by who is? We know Grogu's name, Grogu. But who is Grogu? As a Star Wars being, what is Grogu's personality traits? Is Grogu like Ezra Bridger? where he has an easy time communicating with like animals. That's what I want to know. But first, we have to look about. For first, I have a theory that might just blow your mind. So, Bo-Katan. This I know this is crazy, but my theory right now is that this is all a dream, starting with the Mandalorian. Okay, not all a dream, but partially, maybe just a figment of the Mandalorian's imagination. I know this might sound crazy, but think about it. It doesn't really make sense because Bo-Katan, she was handed like the Darksaber in Star Wars Rebels. She was just handed the Darksaber like, oh, thank you. I'm just gonna rule Mandalore. I didn't even have to fight for this Darksaber. I'm just gonna accept it gracefully. Yeah, and now I rule Mandalore. Okay, first of all, how did it end up in Moff Gideon's hand? I don't understand. I just don't. And then second of all, why is Bo-Katan like, oh, I have to fight you for the Darksaber. Give me the Darksaber. Oh no, I can't accept it. Gracefully. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. I really don't know why this is. I mean, so that's why the Mandalorian might have just been imagining it, because that doesn't make any sense to me. How can a person just change their mind? First of all, like that abruptly. I don't have to kill for this. It's a lovely gift. Thank you. And then next moment we see, oh, I have to kill you for this gift. Sorry. It just doesn't make any sense. So that's why Grogu might not even exist. Also, how many Jedi did taught Grogu? He was alive for 50 years after the Mandalorian. So when Order 66 and how did the Emperor not hunt Grogu down? I don't know. These questions have to be answered, and that is why I think it's just Grogu is just a figment of the Mandalorian's imagination. Grogu doesn't fit into any of the storylines, any of them. First of all, who is this Mandalorian gang underground? They said, oh, the Jedi are a disgrace to Mandalorian. Well, let me tell you something, Disney. In Star Wars Rebels and Clone Wars, we learned that the Mandalorians are friends with the Jedi. So, this doesn't make any sense. Disney probably knew that. I believe that is why I believe Baby Yoda, Grogu, does not exist. I mean, he exists clearly, judging. Well, it's Grogu's merchandise. I mean, like, come on. Grogu's still a character in Star Wars. I'm not saying Grogu's not a character in Star Wars. Oh, and another thing I just thought up of. I'm gonna need water after this. Another thing I just thought up of. What happened to Grogu? I mean, at the end of Mandalorian Season 2, we see Grogu go off with Luke Skywalker. Well, how? What happened? What happened to Grogu? Because what happened when the temple burned down? What happened when Ben went to the temple? What happened to Grogu? I think he just disappeared when the Mandalorian wasn't there. It's as simple as that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please believe me. I don't really like saying please subscribe, but come on, this video, I bet that made you want to subscribe, right? Come on, yeah. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Adios, amigo.